Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am here to just kind of do a craft with me. I really don't have a plan. I'm at that point where I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off for Christmas, and yeah, having panic attacks. I'm doing great. So anyway, I just thought I might try to do a little catching up on this because the last day that we did was the 12th. So if you've got yours, go ahead and get it out and we can kind of just have a little play and a little chat, because this may be the last video I do until Christmas. I'm not really sure yet. It just depends on how things go and work out and all that kind of stuff, because there's just always a million things to do and I'm doing Christmas dinner and all that. So anyhow, I just wanted to say I thank you guys for your good wishes, because I had mentioned that I might have an abscess tooth. I do not have an abscess tooth, hallelujah. I knew that it was just the beginning if I did have one and I was going in for a teeth cleaning, so I had them look at it and they said there's no tooth decay or anything. My sinuses were pushing on my root of my tooth, and that's what was causing the pain. So anyhow, I'll talk more about that, but let's get into this so that you're not just sitting here staring at this envelope. Have you ever gotten one of these? Because this is the first time I have ever gotten one of these, and I was just like, what? It's We Care from the United States Postal Service, and it just talks about how much mail they get through. And I understand, like, I totally get this. I'm not upset with them. I can only imagine that things do get destroyed sometimes. But then when I turned it over, you can see see that it's all torn and stuff, and I was like, what in the world is that? When I first got it, I've covered up this, but because it had addresses on it. But it is a Christmas card that a friend sent. And so this is what's left of it. It's literally like taped across here. It's chopped here, all the way torn across here. You can see it just looks like it's been munched. And I haven't even taken out, there's a letter and a Christmas card in there. And if you lift this flap, you can see the family. The family's all together right here. Thank God. Because they did not get decapitated or anything. I don't know how. You can kind of see in there. I don't have their permission, obviously, to show pictures. So anyways, I just thought, yeah, this pretty much says it all, does it not? So anyways, this is like this is kind of how it's been going. So anyway, I thought it might be fun to keep, and I just realized that it's not going to fit in my journal. Ah, bummer. Let's see what we can finagle here, if we can finagle anything. But I just was like, that is comical. I've never had that happen before. But you often wonder, like, I wonder why so-and-so didn't send me a Christmas card. I wonder if it's because they ended up looking like that, and some of them probably just get pitched, you know. Oh, man. Even if I fold up, I was thinking if I just folded up the bottom or something, I might be able to, but I think it's too wide, too. That's the only problem with trying to, put Christmas cards in the journals, that they oftentimes are a lot bigger than other kinds of cards are. But even if I scoot it all the way down here, I don't think it'll work. This thing is so munched and crunched, it just can't even. Yeah, it's just way too wide. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Because I thought it would be really fun to, like, decorate around here and just keep this. Because it's my turkeys pulling my sleigh, right? All right, well, I may end up still keeping it and just kind of putting it in sort of as a bookmark. But in the meantime, I didn't do a whole lot. I mean, I did a lot. We were busy and stuff, but I don't have, like, pictures or anything, because we had, like, on Friday we went to a friend's Christmas party, and it's not like I could really, like, take pictures of people there, and it just would have been weird. Can I use your picture in my video? I didn't want to do that because I'm not that person at all. And not that there's anything wrong with people like that. Because I just am not, though. Because I'm a big chicken. So I always feel embarrassed. But anyways, I thought maybe if I just did some collaging, Christmassy collaging, and I want to use some of this Florentine paper that I got from Rachel at Roxy Creations because I love it, and I don't really want to, like, use it all up and then not have any, so I thought it might be kind of fun to just put some in this journal. And a lot of what I have left is like, in there were the like Mad Hatter ones and stuff like that. Ooh, that's a cool one. I love that Santa. And Alice in Wonderland. Oh, those two are the same. And then this one's like Wizard of Oz with the ruby slippers and that. So those don't really say Christmas to me, so I think I'm going to keep those for something else. They might be really cool for like my daughter's birthday card or something because she loves Alice in Wonderland. So I think I'll use this one. I like this Santa here. So I hope that's okay if I'm just like collaging, if I could talk. Because like I said, I'm kind of, so, oh yeah, my sinuses, that whole thing. So then they're like, what you need to do, you know, because I always have that problem of like with my throat and all that. I'm sure I need to go like to a ear, nose, and throat doc, but I just really love going to the doctor, so I really try to put it off at all costs. But I guess if my sinuses are pushing on the roots of my teeth, I should probably do something about that. But anyway, so I've been taking decongestants. Well, decongestants make me nauseous. Like, I'm talking to the point I can't hardly eat. I get so nauseous. So, I mean, not that I've missed any meals, I'll say. So, you know, that it's not that big of a deal if I can't eat much, but I just feel, ugh, you know. So that's part of my deal today. I just feel, ugh. So I'm not real springy. Not much spring in my step. So I didn't, I had to run into town, which is kind of a bit of a drive. I mean, not horrible, because we're not like way out, but it is a little drive. And I get a few gifts and stuff, so I had that. So I just haven't really had time to like plan anything. And like I said, it's not like I had a load of pictures or anything from the Christmas parties. It wasn't like family members or people that, you know, you can just take pictures of and stuff, so. But I thought it would be fun to maybe put some stuff on here, but if I am not totally with it, I apologize, because like I said, I'm just maybe we should put a pocket down here so we have a little place, because I do have a few cards that I got that I could put in a pocket if I had a pocket. So maybe we'll just put that up at the top and then put some kind of pocket at the bottom. I can collage that. And then I thought on the 14th I can do like a little collage from that digi that I just made, because that's when I started that. I just got a wild hair and was like whipping out pages like crazy, and it was just a lot of fun. And then we had another Christmas party, and again, it was my husband's work, and I can't, you know, really put pictures of any of that in there. I mean, the kids, there were kids there that were adorable, and I of course would have loved to have taken pictures of them, but and put them in there, but you know, they're not my kids, and I wasn't going to be like, hey, can I use your kid's picture in my YouTube video? Plus the whole everything going on with YouTube. So yeah, that's the tricky part about if you were just doing it for yourself though, you could do that. You know, you could put a few pictures of like closer friends or something and be like, hey, I put your picture in my journal or whatever, and they'd probably be fine with it. But you know, it's a little different when it's people that my husband works with, and I don't want to be like a weirdo, you know. So anyway, I mean, everybody thinks I'm a little weird anyway, because I don't really drink anything, you know, at parties and stuff. It's just not really my thing. It never has been. I've just never been into that. And I don't care if other people drink, like whatever floats your boat. It doesn't bother me. I just don't. And so some people kind of think I'm weird already, but what are you going to do? I just really don't like it. And I, as you may imagine, I'm a bit of a control freak. And that, I just struggle with that. struggle with that out of control thing. So anyways, it's all silliness. Just my own thing. But I know people have loads of fun with that. And as you all know, I'm not super social, so the whole thing is just an awkward thing for me, I guess. I guess I'm just one of those people that it's just awkward. I just feel awkward and weird around a lot of people, especially people that I hardly know. Like at first when we're you know, getting ready for the party and all that, and I'm helping and like I'm chatting with the few people that are there, all that kind of stuff is awesome. I love, you know, that kind of thing. But the more people that come, the more I need to leave. I just can't do it. So this is just a book page that I folded in half, you know, one of the glue pages. So I'm just going to kind of put that on there as a pocket, so we have a pocket there. But I think I need like a strip of something because I chopped my pocket down too small. I didn't want a huge tall pocket, you know. So I think I'll just use like, I like this Merry Christmas right here though. I kind of want something entirely different. A piece of this might be good with the green. I love this paper. I've said it like 1,000 times, I know, but I really do love it. It's beautiful. It was awesome of Rachel to find that and put it in her shop because like we just don't have access to that kind of stuff really. Is that going to be enough, I hope? I just need to tear a tiny bit off of this end. And I don't care if it's perfect because it's not what we're going for. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you're able to do a little relaxing crafting. You know, I'd be fine if I would have started earlier, but like a ding-a-ling, I always say, oh, I'm starting right after Christmas. I'm going to start getting gifts for people, and yeah, that never, ever, ever happens. And I did, luckily, think of a few this summer when we were at a craft fair thing. I did find a few things that I could give as gifts, so I had those, hallelujah. But, yeah, I didn't do very good, and so I'm kind of, and my husband's always super hard for me because he's a tech person and I don't understand any of it. Even if he told me what he wanted, I would be scared I would get the wrong thing because that's just not my thing. And I mean, my son is, but you know, he's at school and stuff. He can't be out shopping with me all day, all that jazz. So I think that'll work good. And then I'll put a little divot in this, but let's get it collaged first with some Christmassy stuff. Let's see, I wonder if I want to use something kind of entirely different since that's, I could use these little trees, they're cute. Maybe I'll use this section. So yeah, I hope you guys are far more organized than I in this department. It just kind of got away from me. It just, time all of a sudden just felt like, wait, I'm not ready for this. So, anywho, it's been a little nutty. I seem to have a whole lot, or it seems like most of the people that I buy for are very difficult. I don't know what that's about, but it just seems like they're hard to buy for. I mean, I have a few easy ones, you know, like my niece and my daughter and, you know, those people that, you know, need lots of things and they're just easy, or they just want a gift card, that kind of thing. But I have lots that are just hard, like my son and my husband both, which a lot of times I just have my husband do my son's, you know, like I'll get him some clothes or whatever, but all the other junk, I just have my husband do it because I just am clueless when it comes to all the tech junk. But I have to do my husband, so that makes it tricky. And he works so hard, you know, I want to get him something nice. I just don't know what. First world problem. First world problem. I think I just need the red. I need to do it this way. I wonder if I want, I kind of like this music. Is that upside down? Of course it is, because that's where all the cool tearing is. Oh well, we can put it this way. Just tear off this. Yeah, so those are my dilemmas. Like, I think something else needs to go on there, but I don't really want to put anything on there because it's so pretty. I just want to see the beautiful papers. So yeah, if you haven't done these, we use book page. Well, I do. It doesn't mean everybody does, but book page to glue on, and then when the pages get sticky, you fold them in half, and then you can use them to make pockets or, you know, like tags or just items, flips and things for your journal. So if you haven't seen that, I'm sure most everybody has, but we do have new people all the time, so I'd like to throw it out there just in case somebody hasn't or doesn't know that those kind of things are helpful. That way we can use up everything instead of just throwing stuff away. Or try to use most of it anyway. Sticky hands now. Alright, what else could we put on there? Seems like we kind of need like a Santa or a something. Some people. Some Holtz people, those are too big. I already used that guy. These little girls are cute. Could put some fabric or something behind them. That one's too tall. Too tall, too tall. This little girl's so adorable. Too tall. I love her too. Throwing her snowball. Oh, this one's cute. I haven't used this one. That one might be cute. He's cute too. Half his face is cut off. That's the only problem with some of those die cut thingies. These paper dolls. I love them, but that one's cute. I like him. Ice skates too. She's adorable. She makes me laugh. I kind of like her because she's a little bit bigger, but short enough that it works. There's those not too tall that way. Because the other one seems too little, you know. You know, Nan, could you just talk to me? Nan was saying she was talking to me the other day, telling me my glue was open. Oh, look, my glue's open. So if I just remember Nan talking to me, then I'll remember to close my glue, maybe. I don't know, who knows. These guys are cute too. They would fit too. Oh, she's too tall. Oh, these guys are cute. It's Dreams, etc. I kind of like that one because they got the Christmas tree, and it's wider. Maybe I'll use that one. And we could put Snowflake back here. I do that too. I talk to, people I watch. Like they can hear you. I guess it's kind of like men screaming at football games or something. I don't know. It's the same idea. It's like, honey, they can't hear you. I've told my husband that before. He's like, yeah, I know. It always cracks me up because it's like, none of us are obviously pro football players or any of that kind of thing. And they're always screaming at the guys like they know what to do better or something. I don't know. It's funny to me. I don't know. Little doily might be good. I love these little doilies. These are kind of hard to find. I always find the mixed packs, but a lot of times they don't have the little ones. Yeah, I like that. Alrighty, so that's what we're gonna do. I know that that is pretty close colored, but I think it's okay because it's on the side. And I'm just gonna kind of dab on this more than rub, because as we all know, doilies and glue don't go together. I could use my art glitter glue, but this works to do it that way. Just don't touch it too much. And this is kind of the same thing. So excited, my daughter got an awesome scholarship. Oh, I'm jazzed. The only problem is it's to the school that it's really close to us, which that part is really great, but they don't have a great, they have a super duper tiny dinky little marching band. And she really enjoys marching band, so I don't know, I told her she might have to go, at least for like a year or so, because you can't really pass up a good scholarship. So I mean, I'm totally jazzed because that's kind of where I wanted her to go, but I understand her. She loves marching band, and I get that too, so I don't want her to not like it because she doesn't have that. So, but very proud of her. She's a smart girl. So I'm hoping she'll make good choices and pick a better major than I did anyway. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, which has really gotten me not very far. And I don't really want to pursue anything further with that either. That was just kind of I didn't know what else to do, and so that's what I did, kind of a deal. So, because I know I could go back to school and get a master's degree and then, get a pretty decent job, but I don't really want to. After working in the school system, let me just say, and I worked in the emergency department for 10 years, I don't really want to deal with all that anymore. I kind of want to be done. Sorry, I'm looking for my little hole punch thing, and I don't know what I did with it. I think it's downstairs. Sorry, just a second here. I'm gonna check my punches and see if I can find one. I stuck it in there. I put it away. What? Weird. So yeah, I want her to choose what she wants to do and then follow through. Because I didn't really, I mean, I chose, but I think I just chose to appease people. So, because I wanted to go into art, and now I really totally wish I would have. Because I think it would be great if I would have gone into like graphic design or something like that. I just realized that that's coming apart right there. But you know, you live and learn, and I know at the time it wasn't big like it is now, so I get totally why my dad didn't want me to do that, because he just worried that I wouldn't be able to feed myself, which I totally get that aspect of it, especially now having kids right at the brink of that. You're like, you need to do something where you can, it doesn't have to be $1 million, but you know, you gotta do something where you can feed yourself, so pay your bills. Alrighty. Loving doing this book. It's been loads of fun. I hope you guys are liking it. I know lots of people do them, so I hope you're not bored out of your mind. And if you are, don't be shy to tell me. Like, tell me, because I'll try to do some other stuff. It's just, there was no way I was doing anything else. It was either do this or don't do a video, basically, because I just have, like I said, poor planning on my part. That's what happens when you wait too late to do your shopping. That's the whole problem with some of the holiday stuff. You know, real life still goes on. So, you know, I don't even think that's going to fit. No. Even now I made a pocket. So, I don't know. I'll have to think of some other things to do with some of my cards because they're big. I may just end up tucking them in there in the end, but I still like having a pocket. So, that's that. And then we'll go do this side and do some of my digi just so that, you know, because I have it and want to use it for this since that's the day I made it. Oh, we need to put our number on there, huh? Where did I put them? There's 13. It's going to go probably right up there. So I'm sorry I don't have a very eventful, exciting life to show. But it just goes to show, you know, you can... I was telling one lady, because she said she doesn't ever do anything. She doesn't, or, you know, not much anyway. Doesn't go really anywhere or anything. And it was like, well, even if you did like a cool Christmas collage a day, don't you think that'd be awesome to look at later? Like each day, just fill a page with some cool things that you like. Almost like a glue book, you know? But, maybe more Christmas themed or something, and you could put a few pictures of like your Christmas tree, or if you have pets, or you know, if your grandkids come over one day or whatever, put a few pictures of that in. And then you would have it in there. I just think that would be kind of fun. But I know I don't have, I mean, like we've been busy. I just haven't had things that I can really necessarily show. I mean, I can write a little letter and put it in there to have the memory of it, but I can't really like show pictures or anything. I'm just gonna, you know, start tearing. So this is one of the background pages in my Digi, and like I said, but if you didn't see my video the other day, it's a tatting square thing. That's really descriptive, right? That I got at an antique store, and you know, so it's tatting that somebody else has already done. And then I also got with it just the tatting pattern squares themselves without that tatting already done on it. So those are cool. And then this is the one that has the tatting all done. So it's a little bit more open in the center and stuff like that. So I just thought it would be fun to scan that and have it. And I did the closed one in one of my other digis. I think it was my old paper digi, so you've probably seen images kind of like this already with my digis, but I don't know, it's just kind of fun to put those old pieces in there because they really add something, I think, some texture, and you know, they're just kind of cool. See, there's my throat clearing thing. I am not taking another decongestant though until I go to bed, because I was almost sick at work today. Like, you know, it was bad. So I'm like, took one this morning, took one last night. I don't know what it is about decongestants, but oh my, wow. And I've tried different kinds, trying to, you know, figure out if it's one kind versus another, but you know, they basically all have the same ingredients. And I've tried Mucinex over, you know, like Sudafed, for example. I can't take Sudafed at all because that makes my heart race 9,000 miles an hour. So no Sudafed. But I can take, you know, other kinds of decongestants. But all of them do it, so they all make me sick. So it's not something I love to take. But I also don't want my sinuses pushing on my teeth. I didn't even know that was possible. I mean, it makes sense once they said it. It was like, oh yeah, I can see how, because I have been having trouble coughing and just junk like that. So I'm just putting a little ink in where the white is showing just to, you know, take it down a notch. And I'm going to get rid of this page. But I was super happy it wasn't an abscess anyway. I don't generally have a whole lot of problem with my teeth. The only time I ever had problem with my teeth was after I had my 2 kids. I went through like a 2-year phase where my teeth were just, and that's when I had that root canal and everything. And you know, that's not, I'm not saying that's normal, but the kids do steal from you, you know, calcium and all that. And I drank milk and everything, but you know, they need what they need and they're going to take it. So anyway, I struggled. I had some problems with my teeth after that for a while, but then they've been great. So I was like, that's weird that I got, you know, I love this with the pillow on his bum. And this one too. I love both of them, but I think I'm going to use this guy because he's funny. He kind of goes with my theme. The turkey's pulling my sleigh. I don't really want to cover up Melody's snowflake again. I feel like I've covered up every single one of her snowflakes. She's like, wow, glad I used my stamp on there. I know sometimes it's unavoidable, but... So yeah, this is my new Winter Wonder. If you haven't seen it yet, that's where this paper is from. If you're interested, it's in my Etsy. And I totally, that's what I just got on a tear, and I just was making page after page after page, and I didn't want to stop. And we had a Christmas party to go to. I was having my own party. People, that's what I mean, people don't get me. When they're like, what, you'd rather do that than like go to a party with people? It's like, yep. I guess I'm horrible. Just always been shy and kind of quiet and not into all that. Alright, let's see. I don't know what else I want to do. I want to do something. Ooh, you know what? This would be cool because it's got the blue, and I'm going to end up covering your snowflake, Melody. I could do it a little different. I could just tear a piece. Let's see. First off, I want the edge to be torn. See, most people would journal on that page, you know, but I'm not a huge writer. I prefer to do this kind of stuff, so. I might just do it like it's, you know. A lot of this is just, this was writing on music paper, like I know my daughter takes notes on her music paper. I know that a lot of people do that. Just stuff to remember. I think it might have even been a teacher, you know, that kind of thing. And then there's some old just typing and numbers and stuff. So there's just all kinds of stuff in that I collaged in the background, and then I just did that sort of paint thing like I did the other day. And I'll show you how those turned out. I haven't got real far in that journal yet, but I'll show you how those pages look dry that I did in the last video. And I'll link the last video in case you know you don't know what in the world I'm talking about. See, if I just kind of do it like that, then it's okay if my snowflake's down there. I saved a snowflake. Save the snowflakes. Remember when I had told you guys I was having headaches and I didn't know why? I bet you money all that sinus thing has been causing all of those things that I've had going on, which makes total sense now. I just didn't know, you know, because my nose wasn't running or anything, and then like a week ago it's kind of started draining. But yeah, it's not like I've had a horrible cold or something. So anyway, there's my little page, and I can do a little note taking or write up here or whatever about that. And let's put our number on there at least. So a collage a day. If you're like me and you're not a writer and you don't have an exciting life, or your life's exciting but you can't put pictures of it on, then just do a collage a day. I just think that's kind of fun. I could just collage the whole book away. That would make me happy because that's just the way I am. But yeah, where do I want the number? I think I just want it right here. Always get glue everywhere. Alright, so that's the day I made that. And then my little pocket. And I think the 15th was actually the day that I got this. I'm so bummed that I can't fit that in there. I really love this envelope. I wanted to decorate it. I mean, I might be able to put just this in here. No, it's still just way too big. I'm gonna have to think about that one. So, let's see. It's only been 39 minutes. So I'll show you what I did, where I'm at in that, and I'll think on this. I just don't have a lot to, I mean, you know, I was at work all week, so it's not like it's an exciting thing. But what I have come up with this is, I'm just gonna, like I said, I stitched this piece that Denise did, the snippet roll piece, to a piece of lace, so it's all stitched on there. And then it's going to be something like that is kind of what I'm looking at, and then I will probably put something on there. And then those pages that I painted, I added lace to those. So this is what they look like once they're dry. They're just kind of fun. They're a little like crinkly feeling and kind of cool. So anyhow, that is those. And there's another one. And then the third one has that lace. So it'll kind of stick out a little bit from the book. So I thought that was kind of fun. I mean, nothing new. Everybody does that, or lots of people do that. Not everybody. But I think that's going to be really pretty like that. So yeah, well, I'll let you guys go for today. Sorry I'm not very exciting or have new stuff. I just, you know, life right now is crazy. So I hope you have an awesome evening, and if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Bye bye now.